Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of MindSpun News, where we take news we found interesting from the music world and share them with you beautiful people on our channel. And this time, I want to start off by talking about the new song from Greg Puciatto, Do You Want Me to Remind You? If you don't know who Mr. Puciatto is, he used to be the frontman for the now separated but incredible the Dillinger Escape Plan. And he is also part of Killer Be Killed, an awesome supergroup which features Max Calavera, ex-Sepultura frontman and current Soulfly vocalist, Mastodon bassist, and vocalist Troy Sanders, as well as Converge's drummer Ben Kohler. I am not sure if they are still together, but be sure to check them out if you haven't, since they are great. And also The Black Queen, an American electronic supergroup more in the synthwave genre. So, as you can see, Greg Puciatto can't stay put, and we are glad he is keeping busy since we love his music here at MindSpun. And this new song comes after engaging fans with two previous singles, Fire for Water, released in March, and Deep Set, released in May. This new single, Do You Need Me to Remind You, features Poison the Well's Chris Hornbrook on drums, and the stark, black and white music video has been premiered on Revolver. Do You Need Me to Remind You also has Greg Puciatto handling bass duties and has a dense verse but energetic chorus, which we recommend you check out on Revolver's site. Greg also had this to say regarding his solo debut. I had been writing for so many different projects, Dillinger, then The Black Queen, and Killer Be Killed, and I just kept on writing. It felt as if I had more to say, but nothing that necessarily filled the script of those bands. So, I ended up with something that I found to be intensely personal and super satisfying, but also confusing as far as what to do with it. When I realized that it was a solo release, it was sort of an, oh, that's interesting moment. Both terrifying and exciting at once, and challenging and new, and that combo is almost always a good sign. So I committed to it. It is important to continue taking risks in order to grow both your creativity and your future possibilities to create new avenues and freedoms for yourself. Now, Child Soldier, creator of God, is due out October 23rd. The 15-track album is available for pre-order now as a limited edition 2 LP in 2 variants, along with a limited edition t-shirt and hoodie, via Puciatto's own label, Federal Prisoner. The album will obviously also be available on digital formats, but we at MindSpun always prefer to own the physical copy. Something special about that format that we love. Moving on with other news, we have a video that was released by the Ronnie James Dio Stand Up and Shout Cancer Fund to celebrate the birthday of the late Ronnie James Dio that would have turned 78 yesterday. In this video, Dio's peers and friends honored the late singer in footage that was compiled from over the years. For example, Dave Grohl remembered the singer as one of the greatest singers of all time. Jack Black agreed, saying that Dio was one of the greatest heavy metal singers of all time and that he is such a sweet, genuine dude. Black Sabbath's Geezer Butler and Judas Priest singer Rob Halford had special messages in memory of Dio. Other musicians included in the compilation footage are Ahmet Zappa, Joey Vera, Rudy Sarso, Glenn Hughes, Eddie Trunk, among many more. And in case you didn't know, Dio died on May 16th, 2010. In other news, we have the new single The Adventures of Moon Man and Slim Shady from Kid Cudi featuring Eminem, in which he tackles on current issues like usage of face masks, police brutality, the death of George Floyd, and Ahmaud Arbery, as well as coronavirus. The single, for my personal liking, is okay. Nothing too special for my taste, but it was interesting to see comments on how they hate when Eminem gets political, how he should just stick to music, and these type of opinions always surprise me since Eminem has always spoken his mind out on almost everything. And at the same time, it's music. Music will always talk about current issues going on in the world. But anyways, I do think that sometimes Eminem can be cheesy in his lyrics just to get his point across, but sometimes I think that is part of Shady's charm. For example, when he compares himself with mouthwash, or when he says, I'm not high, but I'm your highness. But yeah, those sort of lines are the ones that I am talking about. For the most part, his flow in this feat is decent, and I will always personally dig his style of rapping. Eminem also directs his rap towards Floyd's police-involved death. Praise to George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery, how the frick is it that so many cops are dirty, he rapped. And if you want to check out this new track by Kid Cudi featuring Eminem, it is now available on YouTube, and let us know in the comments section how you felt about this new track. I think the visuals of the lyric video are pretty cool, and the flow in general of Cudi and Eminem is engaging, but the song felt a little one-dimensional to me, like it lacked some depth. But I want to know how you guys felt about this track, so please let us know in the comment section. And to end today's news, we want to leave you with a recommendation here from MindSpun we highly suggest you check out, which is the new Tiny Desk concert from Jacob Collier. Jacob and his 3 identical virtual twins just released a 3-song stellar livestream from his bedroom for the NPR Tiny Desk concert series that showcases his diverse musical skills in such a smooth and enveloping way. Now, for some background on Jacob, in case you don't know who he is, musician Jacob Collier has been the king of this style of one-man based music videos since 2012, singing every note and playing every instrument. His cover of Stevie Wonder's Don't You Worry About a Thing earned him a steady YouTube following at the age of 19, and he hasn't slowed down since. The London-based musician owns 4 Grammy Awards already, including 2 at the age of 22 in 2017. Now, ever since the pandemic, Collier has been at work in his internet-famous room. He's played duets with the likes of Chris Martin, JoJo, and Daniel Caesar over Instagram Live. He's also in the middle of releasing his ambitious 4-volume record, Jessie. He premiered his new single, He Won't Hold You, as the last song of this setlist for the Tiny Desk concert, which will appear on Jessie Volume 3, due out later this year. The set list of the show is as follows: All I Need, Time Alone With You, and the new single, He Won't Hold You. And if you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. It is really interesting to see how Jacob managed to pull off single takes for each virtual Jacob and keep the flow of the interaction between them going in such a beautiful and musical way. Well, that is all for now, folks. We hope you enjoyed this episode of MindSpun News, and if you did, please give us a like, subscribe to our channel for more musical content, and be sure to let us know in the comment section what you liked or disliked about this episode. We always love to read your feedback so we can make this channel the best it can be. Like always, we will see you in the next episode, and stay safe, everyone.